Hello and welcome to Sebastian Keimel's sim racing channel, Sim Racing SK. Today we are going to review a monitor, the new 38GN950. It's on the right. This is the new screen from LG. It's the successor to the 38GL950. The only differences between those are this has no GSync module, so this one is GSync compatible. And the other one does have a GSync 2 module with a fan on it, which is annoying and noisy. I can confirm this one doesn't have a fan. Maybe people will ask, is there a real difference between real GSync? This is a 34GK950. It's a GSync 1 screen, it's 120 Hz. I've been using this for about 2 years. And I've compared it to the GSync compatible version in different games, and all I can tell is the performance and tearing is exactly the same. Also, if you know Battle Nonsense, the YouTuber with the input lag tests with the correct settings, it's the real GSync is not even faster. It performs virtually exactly the same. There's only a tiny variance with the new GL model. You have a FreeSync 2 module and the G-Sync range is a bit bigger. But that's not really an issue at all, because who games below 48 frames per second? I would say nobody wants to do that. So the range for the G-Sync is 48 Hz to 160. So that's wide enough. Yeah, another difference is this one has HDR 600, the GL had 400, so the backlight is a bit brighter. Also, this one has local dimming, so you get a bit more contrast. Yeah, if you go on a total black screen and you move the mouse around, of course this screen is edge lit. It doesn't have like 1000 fault zones as some HDR 1000 models do. I have no experience with that, but then you get real squares lighting up. Since this is edge lit, it lights up the screen from the bottom, the side and the top. And if you move the mouse around, yeah, you can see it move around a bit on the total black screen. If you have it on mode, it also has automatic mode, then it doesn't do that on a total black screen. I guess it has some algorithm. So it does have added contrast and better blacks. I also think the contrast will be better anyway, since monitors tend to lose a bit of contrast if they're tuned for G-Sync, and maybe they're like 1 millisecond faster. But we'll have to wait for tftcentral.co UK or some other YouTuber to do real measurements, but I think it will probably perform exactly the same as the GL model, basically. So if you want to know some numbers, yes, check that review. It's 1 millisecond if you put overdrive on fastest, but I would recommend not doing that. You get inverse ghosting. It's now on fast and it performs visually much better than the older screen, which I have for 2 years. The motion clarity is a lot better on the new one. It's great to finally see a screen that's so fast in IPS, so you have good colors, good viewing angles. Yeah, as less ghosting as possible. Of course, every screen ghosts, even the fastest TN ghosts. Another side note I want to do is VA panels. These are both IPS, but a lot of people tend to buy VA panels because they're cheaper. But the downside is they're really bad on dark transitions. Even the fastest VA panels have like 30 to 40 milliseconds of ghosting on dark transitions, so you'll see big trailing always. So I would say never buy those. You will be really disappointed if you do that. So try to buy IPS or TN. The screen, other comparisons, black screens, the blackness, the backlight bleed, it's bit better than on the 2-year-old model. It's more uniform. This one had a bit of bleed from the edges. It's noticeably less on this one. Also the IPS glows a bit less. IPS will always have IPS glow that's just coherent to the technique. I also include some pictures, screenshots of this ghosting test. It's running on 120 Hz with GSync on this side and here on 160 Hz on that side. And I made pictures with my DSLR. I tried to get as much light in here as possible, but I only could get the shutter time of 1/500. So that's the best I can do, but yeah, you can probably still compare them and see that this one is better in motion clarity. Yeah, people probably know the screen, so it might be a useful comparison. That's all I have to say for now. I hope this is informative and showing off the new screen, and yeah, it works as intended, and so far I'm happy with it. It's a big step up for the old one for me. I really hate ghosting. This still ghosts, but this is as good as it's going to get for the upcoming 1 or 2 years. So we'll have to stick with this until something better comes along. Yeah, I would like to say thank you for watching and bye bye, and see you the next time, and ask the questions you want to know below, which I didn't answer, and I'll answer them for you. Thank you, bye bye. And here are the pictures of the motion blur test. I'll include 3 pictures of each. This picture is from the new model. And these 3 pictures are from my old 34GN950G.